Welcome, everybody. It is, what is today, Wednesday or Thursday? Hold on a minute. It's Thursday, right? Yeah. Making sure we know what day it is. And it is January the 7th, 2021. My mama and I just got back from our podiatry appointment. And it's really sad when you start having, you're old enough to have podiatry appointments with your mom, right? So it's kind of embarrassing. So we get our podiatrist appointments together. So that's kind of cool. And we get your feet chiseled on and your nails cut. Because when you're my size, it's really hard to get down there and to cut all that stuff. So I asked them if I would get a better rate because I only had 9 toes, but they didn't think that was funny at all. So I had to pay the same amount as my mama. Except I had to pay a copay. She did not. I don't know what's up with that. So we just got back. Hadn't been watching the account much today. But let's see how we're doing. P&L per day, NA to crap, man. Why you give me an NA? NA. Look at that. Well, when I get a false negative there, I have to go to my phone to see what the P&L is. I'm up $157.13 for the day. Looking mighty good. But all my Greeks are populating, so that's good. So what's your first step? Y'all hadn't looked at this all day, y'all. I got a life. I got to go to the podiatrist with my mama. So let's go to our spreadsheet. Let's enter our stuff, shall we? See how we're doing. Okay. Start out at the net lick. Let's put in our net lick for today. Oh, man, it's going to show I'm losing money, though, because I put it in at a great time yesterday when it was real high. That's okay. We're growing an account slowly but surely. 1721. There we go. And my account balance is, oh man, I'm down money. 43,785.95. I am down. Come on. I'm down $3.50. Dang it. So I'm only up a little over 0.5% for the year. All right. We're going slow. Now let's record our Greeks. It automatically brings in our the date that we just put in. It brings that in. So our beta weighted deltas are negative 25.38, negative 25.38. We like being negative, don't we? Especially in this crazy world that's going on. Yeah, I tried to scale the Piggly Wiggly yesterday, but I only got up 2 bricks. I thought since everybody was scaling walls, I was going to climb the Piggly Wiggly, but that did not work. My theta, how's my precious little theta doing? $33.67 coming into my account every single day. That looks good. Vegas, what scares us, y'all? That's what happens when the market goes down. That's what hurts you. Negative 168.03. Negative 68.03. Oh, I took my Adderall today, so hopefully I won't be as sleepy as I was yesterday. I take all the same medications that my nieces and nephews take. I'm on all of that. And the buying power that I'm using is 13,438. 13,438. Boom, boom, boom. So that'll tell me a little something about our account. We're at 30.69%. Remember, our guidelines say if the VIX is between 20 and 30, that I should be at 35% max. Beautiful. I'm a little underweighted on my theta. We'd like that to be 0.1 or greater, all the way up to 1%. So I'm on the low end, so I do need to sell premium. And look at this. There is no adjustment necessary for my Greeks. Then we go to our action plan. Oh, hold on a second. I got some chats going on. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Hey, Bobby and all, thirsty. No sense of humor. Who has no sense of humor, Melanie? Who the hell are you talking about? Me? Oh, you're talking about my podiatrist office. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't even make 9-toe jokes anymore. Y'all should see me swimming in the pool over the summer. I kept swimming and going around in circles and circles and circles because I got 9 toes. Couldn't go anywhere. All right, so do I need to adjust my buying power? No, you don't, Bobby. You are sweet. See there? If so, what? Do nothing. Will I be selling premium today? Yes. Today is Thursday. I should have looked at my spreadsheet. It gives me all the answers. I should have sold $1,358 by the time today is finished. So I need to get $262.59 of premium for my day to be complete so that I can go take a power nap, a beauty nap, or whatever I need to do for the rest of the day. So with that in mind, let's go and see if there's anything that we can close for sweet profits. You know, when we do this, I should bring up the spreadsheet first to see if it shows anything that we should close. Let's go to equities and see what kind of closing signals we're getting here. It's telling me, hey, Bobby, you could close your DKNG short put if you wanted to. It's a 42% profit. Remember, that's the trade that Jolly didn't want me to do, remember? And I did it anyway. No, I'm just joking. Got to pick on Jolly. It said if you want a 40% close, you can close it now. If I want a 30% close on this little puppy, XLU, we can do that. It's at a 35% profit. That's the one we just put on, what, yesterday, right? Look at us, y'all. Our Apple trade's already up 2%. How does Daddy do it on a daily basis? All right. Anything else? Oh, I got some tasty trade optimum closes that I could do. It's saying, hey, baby, based on the percentage return, 42%, in the number of days that this trade has been on, and we've been in that trade 7 days, Bobby, it's probably a good thing for you to go ahead and close that. You know, and I could follow that, but I'm like, you know, I'm kind of at a point where I'm low theta, and I need to keep theta in my account. Y'all, what is theta? Make sure everybody knows. Theta is glorious. It is one of the 8 wonders of the world. It's time decay. And we like to have positive theta because when options expire, we get to keep that theta. So if you're looking for a tattoo, you know, you want a new tattoo, I recommend that you get theta put on you somewhere. If you don't want it to show, put it on your inner thigh or on your buttocks. But it would be a great, great tattoo for you to have. All right, so let's go into the platform monitor tab. Let's open everything up. We like to sort by our P&L. Oh man, this is kind of skewed though, isn't it? It says we're up 405%. Yeah, that's pretty good on DraftKings. But remember, we got a couple different things going on in there. We got a short put. We actually bought some shares. So we're just kind of looking at all of that. Yeah. Our short put, it says it's at 47% profit. Yeah, looking nice on DraftKings. XLU, y'all, we put this on yesterday. I swear we did. It's already at 44%. That's one you might want to take off. I don't know. XLK, I think that was a roll. Oh man, I'm down $45 today on that, but it's up 35%. My little E mini micro is up a little bit. It was down yesterday. PLTR, y'all remember that one? Let's see. That's one I said I'd wheel if I needed to. It's up 30%. Gold is up as well. $84 on that one. That's up 28%. I don't have a lot of losers, do I? We know our VIX is going to be a loser until the market crashes. And we expect that, so we're not worried about that. IWM is an in-out spread that's got 8 more days on it. Down 92% on that. Here's the bad one. I bet against Chewy, y'all. I did a in-out spread on that one. Bought one in the money, sold one out of the money. And that one's really hurting. Boy, if it wasn't for Chewy, why did I bet against Chewy anyway? Well, I know it was the charts, right? Thinking that I knew something when I don't know anything. So I've got a lot of things on. Oh, where is my ZB trade? Okay, we're at 0% return on that. It's up $15 on the day. So that's the only commodity future that I've got in my account. A buddy and I, we love trading the commodities. Let's see, let's look at one for a second here, guys. This isn't something that everyone can do in your account, depending on your size. But remember, we always give you options. Get it? Options. because that's what we trade, right? So we always give you options. Let's see if I can get my correct charts pulled up here. I want to see, here's our EWW trade. Yeah, what did we say EWW would do? Looks like it's pulling back toward the center just like we wanted it to, right? Okay, so let's go to /GC, which is gold. And look, oh man, I had the Spectrum internet guy here today working on getting everything taken care of, and he thinks he's got my internet like speedy. So we hope we'll not have any breakdowns anymore. I'll call him again and beg them to come out. Look how quickly this is loading, y'all. It's great. He did a great job. Now, is this my November for December, or yeah, we got to redraw it, don't we? These big green machines only last for a month, but let's draw it in gold. I always like to make sure when I'm doing the futures that I have it on to where it shows extended hours, right? But on equities, you want that to not be checked. Everything looks good. So let's draw it. If you don't know how to draw it, and this is your first day seeing this, I got a whole class on it. And everybody and their mama is drawing these things, which is kind of cool. So we get here, we're going to go, this is the month of December. This is what's happening in January. So we're going to use December numbers to project price action in, that's the wrong drawing. Come on, little baby. There you go. So we draw to the bottom, to the top. Like that, right click, edit properties, and the low up here, H and L, but you got to be on December for it to show you December's number. The high was 1912, so we put that in there. 1912, which was the year the Titanic went down. And the low is 1778.4, which is a year that, I don't know what happened, 1778.4. We hit OK. Okay. Now we're going to change our tool to the Fibonacci extension. We draw from the 50% line to the center of the green, up to the 100% line, or to the 0 line. There, beautiful, gorgeous. Now we activate our big one. We're going to pull the 0 up to the 200. Pull the 0 up to the 200. Indeed. And we're going to take this, see this little dash line here, go to the bottom of it, the 100, and we're going to pull it up even to this bottom of this little red line that we drew a while ago. So we're going to go here. We're going to pull it up till that is just at the bottom of the red. Hit the escape key. We're going to right click on this little booger. We're going to remove it. And now we've got our wonderful little big green monster, but it's not green. So we have to select color for all curves to be big green monster. And we label this as December for January. So we're using December numbers for a January projection. Then we go back to our little volume profile, and I get my little drawing too, where we can draw this for you. Look at this. Y'all, this is beautiful. First of all, let's look at volume profile. Volume for the last 10 days is here, baby. This is where the most volume is traded, right? And this is one standard deviation above, standard deviation below. Would not surprise me to see price chunk back down to that little point of control. So this is volume profile over on the right. See the green lines? This is the big green monster. We draw a butt from the 20 down to the 80. This is our fair value range. If this is again your first day here, Craig, Kendall, some of you guys, if this is your first day, don't freak out. We're going to show you how to do all this, and we'll do this every day, okay? This is the fair value range, and look at price, baby. It is right at the fair value range, and this is a period of being overbought. And look what happened to price. Price said, hey, wait a minute. Bobby's going to draw a price, or going to draw the big green monster, and we can't stay in the overbought area. So we have to come back into the fair value range, which it did. This down here would be an area that price is oversold, right? But it ain't there yet. So I like seeing this into center for my for a potential gold trade, then what do? We delete all this stuff and we go to trade. What is that website I go to? Trading View. Yeah, let me pull it over here. And I'm glad to see y'all with us, by the way. I'm glad that none of y'all are invading the Capitol building or, sitting in Nancy Pelosi's chair. It's good to see all of you here with us. Some of us have lives to take care of. We ain't got time to be out there protesting all the time. We just kind of follow what's going on. So I'm going to type in GC, and that should pull up my gold futures. There we go. Come on. There. We'll do the current contract in front. Let it pull it up. Now, what does this show us? This is a daily chart. And as you'll notice, price is in a downtrend, isn't it? It's in a downtrend. It was going up, now it's going down. And let's look at what price has been doing of late. We're in a downtrend, goes up to the top, down to the bottom, up to the top, down to the bottom, up to the top. Where do you think it's going? Down to the bottom. So we're in a downtrend there. Now, let's look at it maybe I like to go down maybe to a 30-minute chart. Let's see what it looks like in a 30-minute chart. Day controls. Let's go to 30 minutes. Linear regression channel, still in a little downturn, isn't it? Yep, goes to the top, to the bottom, to the middle. Where's it going next? Let's go to a 15-minute just to see what we think about gold. Yeah, I see stabilization, baby. Stabilization. I want to see the daily one more time before I make a decision. Let's go to daily linear regression. If you don't have linear regression, it's so easy. Type on indicators at the top. Just type in linear regression. It'll pull this little puppy up. Then you can leave it on. You can click that little eyeball. It'll hide it. And then it'll put it back on for 100 periods. And this is at tradingview.com. You can get a free account, right? No problem at all. Getting your little free account there. So I see that maybe we're still going to have a little bit of downside activity in gold, but it looks controlled to me. It looks like it's just a little bitty kind of downward facing channel. I'm not scared by that. Let's go back to volume profile. Volume profile says, yep, Bobby, you better believe that at some point, you're probably going to see a pullback, maybe to that area. But the good thing is we are dead center in the fair value butt range. The butt, as we draw that range. That looks like a butt. What I want to do? Tell you what I want to do. Now watch this. This trade's not for everybody. Okay, I don't want everybody just doing this, but I'm just showing you how we look for trades. Okay, but I'm thinking that I'm going to live dangerously, vicariously, whatever the word is, and I think I'm going to trade gold. And let's see if we can just evaluate something here. All right, so it pulls up my gold futures. Close that out. We just want this option chain here. And one of the sweet spots that I like selling commodities is around 60 days. But Bud and I were talking last night, and that's all he trades is commodities. And he was saying, hey, Bobby, check this out. And I probably shouldn't tell y'all this because he'd be all peed off if he knew I told y'all this, but we'll pretend he's not listening. So he said, look at the credit that you can get on these things at 110 days out, selling at about a 5 delta. Look at there, all the way down. 110 days to expiration. You sell the 5 delta, maybe. We're going by delta, we're going by probability in the money. Let's try to find delta. There it is. It's a 6 probability being in the money. It's 5 delta. If you sold the 1570 and you 1570, someone remember that for me because we may forget it. And you go on the call side all the way up to about a 5 delta. See what we could do. 5 delta, maybe, that's an 8 delta per se. There's a 5 delta. So maybe around 5% there. So 7 delta, 5% probability of money. Hold your control key down to make sure it brings up both of these orders simultaneously. All right. I could get a credit of $12.30, 110 days out. I would bring in a credit of $1,224. Gosh, is that rich? And that's at a 5 delta, y'all, at 90 days out. Okay, so let me put that in my little calculator here on my phone so I can remember that. So I could bring in $1,224. It's sweet. Now help me remember the strikes, y'all. Let me just take a screenshot of it here so we'll have it available. And I'm going to show you what we're looking at. So if I sell these at 110 days out, what would happen if I held these puppies for 30 days? Well, let's see. Let's snip them. Come on, snipper. Snip, snip, snipper. Here we go, my little snipping tool. And let's just snip this so we won't forget the strikes. If we, the 2400, 1570. All right, so, no. Let's just minimize that. 1570, 2400. What would those be worth in 30 days? Well, here's how you find out. 30 days, 77 to 30 days is what? That's about 30 days, isn't it? Yeah, that'd be 77 plus 30 would be 107 days. So let's go and see what those strikes would be if we held them for 30 days. And I think that was the 1570, 2400. All right, let's do that. 1570, 1570. All right, let's sell that one. And the other one was the 2400 call, right? So let's go to the 2400 call. Come on. All the way up here. Let's see, here we go. 2400 call would be here. Hold your control key down and simultaneously hit the bid to sell both of those. We would get a credit of $640. All right, so let's see, 640, yeah, 624. So remember, we were able to bring in at 110 days, $1,224 less what it would cost to sell this in the 77-day cycle, which would be 624.46. Y'all, that's $599 of profit holding that puppy for 30 days. If price doesn't move too far against me, we're just saying, hey, what if it decays? Then I'm going to make about $600 on, what was it, 1270 or so? Yeah, I mean, that's almost a 50% return. I feel good about it. So what I want to do is go back and let's go back out to that 110 days. This is theta decay, baby. What were the strikes? 1570, 2400. There she is. So I'm going to left click on the bid, which means we'll sell that one. And we'll go to the 2400. These are at 5 deltas. We got a humongous probability of success. The 2400. Hold the control key down and hit the bid. So to bring that up, look at there. Why don't we look at this in Tastyworks, because that's where I like seeing stuff. If I can remember my password. All right, let's go. So you can see what we're doing. And let's see, /GC, which is gold. There it is, 110. Let's do that. Oh, heck. See, I forget, y'all, my short-term memory. 1570, 2400. So if we, 1570, things look so much nicer in this platform, 2,400. There she is. What if we click on the bid there? Let's hit review and send. Okay, the probability of profit, y'all, is 93%. I like it. We would be bringing in $1,230, right? I mean, buying power is reduced by $27.93 in this account. What was it being reduced by in my Thinkorswim account? Let's do the confirm and send here. 1224, the buying power on that is 27.82. Another reason I like futures, span margin. Y'all, if you can bring in $1,224 in premium and you divide that by the amount of buying power required for that trade, divided by 27.82, 44%. Y'all, of all the trades that you and I have done together, have we ever had one that was 44%? Ooh. So let's see if we can look at this on, let's see, how do I do their analysis page? See if it'll pick it up there, what it looks like. Yeah. Look at this. I got this big, humongous level, maximum profit 1230. My theta is going to be 26 per day. It's going to give me a little negative deltas. Probability of profit is 93%, y'all, and bringing in that much premium. Look at this. Look at this. What am I going to do? Tell you what I'm going to do. Bobby's going to pull the trigger and get me some good old thing. Make sure the price ain't changed any. Now it's still at 1230 at the mid. Let's see if we can get filled at that. Bring in $1,224 of wonderful premium, theta, all of that. See if I can get the vibration from my phone that we get filled. Nothing. Just jack crap, nothing. All right, let's chase her down a little bit. We don't want to go all the way. Let's see. Come on. Come on, fill me, baby. Oh, I got a buzz, but that's just for the cancel. There we are. We're in at 1220. Oh, I love the sound of that little sound. So I feel really, 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 really good about that trade. What do we do now? We record it. Let's see how it changes our Greeks, okay? I want to make sure you guys know how to do the trade commodities. I do my little drop-down list here. GC, I've got one contract. Now, guys, you don't want to do a strangle. Your account can't handle strangle. What could you do? You could do a iron condor, right? No problem with that. Let's see what we got filled for. Okay, 2,400 in the 1570s. It's a strangle. Strangle. Actual delta recommends a 15, but no, we're safe, aren't we? We're going to do a 5 delta on that. It's at 110 days out. We entered that trade on January 7th in the year of our Lord, 2021. What was the price we got? We got 12.2. And remember, I don't have it to automatically calculate because all of the commodities and currencies are different, but I brought in a sweet credit. Oh, my day is done. I can go and paint my toenails. I can go eat some barbecue. I can go play with the young'uns. I can go milk a goat. I can go play with my chickens because I've done everything I need to do. Look at that, y'all. Now let's just see how it changed our Greeks and ratios. And you don't have to update your Greeks as much as I do. I am a nerd, and I am proudly a nerd. I like tracking this stuff. Keeps me busy, keeps me young in my mind. I'm still negative delta, negative 23.57. Let's pop her back in. Negative 23.7. Sounds like a radio station. Negative 23.7. Boom, chick, doom. Because am I afraid that the market might drop? Oh, heck yeah. With all this crazy crap that people are doing. People crazy. They cray. What's my beautiful theta? Y'all, check it out. Sweet Bobby went from 30 something to 58.09 just by that one gold trade. I'm a greedy son of a gun. Now, look at me. Remember, I had just that old ugly milk of magnesia colored green there, but when I did that, it turned to a pretty green, telling me that I am on the path to prosperity. Now, what's my Vega? I'm sure my Vega went up some, but that's to be expected when you sell options. Oh, negative 403.69. It's okay, Bob. Calm down. You really increased your theta. 3.69. Then we go, and what's my buying power now? My buying power is 17,389. 17,389. And I'm at 39%. Dang it! I went over 35%, didn't I? So my thing's telling me, hey, you're good on your theta, Bob, but you're a little over allocated on your buying power. So you probably need to close a couple things. And since my theta's up high now, where I really want it to be, I could go back and close some of these other trades that are saying, hey, Bobby, this one, and this one, you actually could trade. Or are you going to go against the spreadsheet and take on a little more risk than you should at the time? And you know what? I'll watch it for the rest of the day as I'm out in the barn playing with the goats. Okay? So our net lick started here at the beginning of the year. We went down that first day, but baby, we are kicking. I mean, kicking. Now, what could you do? You got a smaller account, right? So maybe you don't want to trade out there and do a strangle. Well, do you a iron condor? Now, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not the guy who puts together iron condors. I'm not that good at it. But let's see if we can do something here. Spread single. Let's do vertical. See what it looks like. So it looks like, you know, you'd have to go 5 wide, right? You'd have to go 5 wide on that. And let's see. So you would want to be collecting about 1/3 on each side of the width of the stripe. So if they're 5 wide, let's look at that. 5 divided by 3, you'd want to be at about $1.66 of what you would be collecting. So maybe somewhere in here, the 1860, 1865, let's see what that would go for. That's a $2 credit, right? Natural is $1.50, depending on what you get filled at. So you make it even go down further, get a little farther out of the money. That one's at $2.10. What's this one at? $2. How about that one? There you go. $1.90. So you can make it actually even go out further, right? You want to get like $1.60. What can you get there? $1.70. Look at that. 1830, 1825. Nothing wrong with that. So that'd probably be the strike that I'd go with. Let's see, the 1820, 1825 is going for $1.60. Yeah, somewhere in that area. Then what do? You go on the upside and you do the exact same analysis, right? You go in here and you buy one of these or sell one of these and see what that one will go for. $1.70. We might can go out a little bit farther. Go to the 1975, 1970s. Sell that for $1.60 to $1.70. Baby, you could do your, you could do that. Okay. Questions about that? So really in any smaller account, you can't do the strangle like I did. Go out and do an iron condor. Or you could go to something that is kind of would go in the same direction as gold, like the GLD ETF, the Spider Gold Trust Gold ETF. And we've already got a position in there at the 29 days. But see, here's the problem. It doesn't have the same expiration dates, and you're not going to collect as much premium on this smaller little product here. Okay. But you can still do an iron condor in there. You can do a strangle. There's a lot of things that you could do. So you're looking to collect 1/3 of the width of the strikes. That's 40 cents. It's a little above. Let's see if you go to the 170, 171. There you go. 35 cents if that fills. So all different kind of ways to skin this cat, right? So here's what I really like now. Watch this. When I go back to my spreadsheet and I go to my weekly premium, it now says my day is complete. Matter of fact, my tomorrow's complete too, because by tomorrow, I should have sold $1,697 in premium. I'm an overachiever this week. I got that big gold trade on. And now for the week, I have sold 136% of my weekly goal of $1,697. And I have sold $2,310 in premium. I'm over by $612. Look at me. I have captured a premium of 8.45%. And it's only the 7th of the year, our 3rd or 4th trading day, but I am on track to do 47.16% for the year with a weekly profit of $397.08. And how much premium have I sold this year? $23.10. And I have profits of $195.06. We are projecting a profit of 50%. I am an underachiever because if everything goes as planned, right now, I'm going to make 47%. Y'all, it don't get any easier than that. I was talking to my mama as we was going to the podiatrist, and I'm like, Mama, you need to take your money out of that savings account and put it in some dividend stocks. I said, let me sell some puts and we'll get those stocks at a better price. And then if you get assigned, you'll get the dividend, and then we'll sell calls against it, and you'll have a nice paycheck every 3 months, and we'll be doing options. And she's like, Bubba, I tell you, I just want to leave it in the savings account where it's safe. I said, okay, Mama. Sometimes you can't reason with people, but you and I know that we've got this wonderful spreadsheet that keeps you in line, keeps you from being over allocated if you'll listen to it. Right now, it's telling me I'm a little bit over by 4 percentage points on my buying power, but it's even telling me, hey, there's a couple of these trades, Bob, that you can close at a profit target that Tasty Trade says is optimal. And for some reason, that's updating. It won't let me show it there. But that's all you do, guys. That is all you do. Dr. Theta is with us today. Ken is with us. Dimitri's with us. James is with us. Craig Kendall is with us. Melanie, or Miss Cat Man, or is it Miss Cat Woman? I can't remember what your thing is. And then Jolly is with us. And who else is with us? Let's see. Drew's with us, serving proudly. And I think I've got a couple of slots that I'm going to be meeting with some of you guys later today to go over your spreadsheet to make sure you're all caught up, that you don't have any problems with that. But this is what you do. This is what you do when you're at work, when you're on your cell phone and you're hiding out in the bathroom stall. You have your stuff that you get from your spreadsheet. You can upload that to the cloud. You can get Excel on your cell phone. You can open it there, keep up with it there, or you could do OneDrive, right? That's a Microsoft cloud product. You can save it there and then view it on your cell phone. And then you use your cell phone to make the trades, right? That's how you do it. Or you're at the beach, or you're milking a goat, or whatever you're doing. This is your key. As long as you got an internet connection, which thank goodness the little guy came and fixed mine today. You got your cell phone, you're ready to make trades. There's nothing holding you back. So when you wake up every day, you go, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to sell. That's very easy. You go in and you sell premium. Now, If you don't want to follow these individual trades that I'm doing, you can make a living selling the micros. Let's go here. Okay. If it didn't say I needed to adjust my buying power, and if it didn't say I needed to close positions, because now the spreadsheet is smart enough, smarter than me to say, hey, Bobby, you're over allocated. You actually should sell some positions because you're using too much buying power. If it didn't say that, then it would say, hey, what should you be selling today? And it will tell you the delta of a put and call that you could sell today in the micro E-minis /MES. So let's say, for example, let me let you see that. Let's go to Greeks and ratios and let's fool it. Let's say I'm only using 12,000. Let's get that under 35%. Okay. So we come over here and now it's 27.4%. Watch what happens to the action tab. Now the action tab says, hey, you'll be selling premium today, Bobby. But now keep in mind, I'm complete. But if I were not, it says, hey, go in at 10:30 this morning, go to the 50-day to expiration options and sell a micro ES. Well, what are you going to sell? Well, you're going to sell strangle. You're going to sell a 15 delta put and a 15 delta call in the E micros. I can't make it any easier than that. But wait a minute, Bobby, we didn't draw the big green monster. No, we didn't. And you don't have to. You're selling premium every day. It'll tell you the put and the call. So what are you going to do tomorrow? You're going to do the same thing. And if you got a smaller account and you finished it in one day, you don't do anything else for the week. If it still says you need to sell premium, but only a little bit, maybe you're selling twice a week or 3 times a week. If not, you're doing it 5 times a week. Okay. So I've got it set up where you can make a full trading career just by selling the micro futures, options in the micro futures. That's all you got to do. Well, how do you do that? Let me show you. If you're going to make that trade, you got to MES. Where did it say you needed to be? It said you need to be at 50 days to expiration. How does the spreadsheet know that there's a 50-day to expiration? Because I programmed it to know. It's smart. And then change this back to single, to vertical. It says sell a 15 delta. Okay, well, go. This says delta. It's an approximation of probability in the money. So you kind of get to where both of those are 15 around. So there's 15 delta. Yeah, about 16 probability being in the money. You hit the sell button. All right. Then you minimize that. And what did it say to do on the call side? Y'all, it knows whether to make the call closer, farther away, based on what you've put into the spreadsheet. So let's go to about a 15 there, 14.41, it's a 15 delta. Hit the control key, pop it there. And if you sold this, you would be bringing in $164 of credit. Maybe that's all year. I mean, all week. Then sell it. Bobby, I don't want to do that. We'll make it. I don't want to do a strangle. We'll make it into an iron condor. How much buying power is that using? It's only using $682. What's the return on capital? You're bringing in $165 divided by the buying power necessary to make that trade, divided by 682. You're bringing in 24% capital on your investment there. That's a great return on capital if you were to take that thing all the way to expiration. Now we're going to manage that early, but that's how you make those types of decisions. It's not as good as my 40-something% return on capital of my gold trade. But if you don't watch anything else, do that. Now, did you see Tasty Trade yesterday? I'm going to give you some homework. Let's go to tastytrade.com, see if I can find the episode for you while y'all are hiding out in the bathroom at work, or you're outside smoking a Camel in your Malibu. Let's see, shows. And I think it was the market measure yesterday, or was it? I mean, I'll find it. Y'all just be patient with me. Help me find market measures, or was it an options jive? Let's see if it was I think it might have been an options jive. And I'll post this in our resources room too. Come on. What a mental image. What, the smoking the Camel in the Malibu? Oh man, my daddy had a Cutlass back in the day, and he would smoke those Camel cigarettes and dip that Red Man chewing tobacco. And you remember back in the day, if you ever smoked in a car, you remember how the roof of the car, the upholstery up there would start falling down? Oh man, that was awesome. Oh, here it is, guys. Why trade often? Options Jive from Wednesday, January the 6th. If you ain't seen it, you need to watch it. This was a fantastic piece of research that was put on by Tasty Trade yesterday. And this is all you're doing. I don't want to trade gold, Bobby. Don't trade gold. Trade the micro E-mini. It's the smallest thing you can do. Or if you're at Tastyworks, then trade their small exchange product, right? Let's go through this and see if we can figure out what we're doing here. Hold on. Let me close my messages. Let me close my trading derivatives. See if that'll make that faster. I wanted to show y'all this, but what they basically said is, why should you trade every day? Why should you trade every day? Well, it's a good question. And if I ever got these up, then we could show you. But I'll post that into the room for you guys to watch. Let me make sure I copy that and post that into the resources page of our little Discord channel. Where's our Discord? Here we go. Discord, let me go to resources. And I hope this is the thing for this. And I'll say, at everyone, check this out. This is what I'll be talking about. Except I'll type it like I knows what I'm doing. This is what I've been talking about. We trade every day. Page unresponsive. Anyway, I'll post that there when everything wakes up. So you've got that options job to watch. Make sure you do that. So you've got homework. You know how to get your premium done today. If you don't want to sell gold, you can just sell it in the micro E-minis. Paste that. Make sure that's the right one. Shows options job. Is that going to give me the specific options job though? I want that one. Hold on a minute. Let me do this. Let me close this and do the share button. Here we go. That's what I need. Share link. Copy. Now let's go back to our little Discord page. And I'll post it there so you can see it. Watch this. This is why we're trading every day. Basically, you're going to make more money. You're going to have less volatility in your returns by doing just this. Okay? And selling premium every day. I was hoping we could see those slides. So let's see if I can pull them up now. Yeah, many advantages that come with strategy trading more often. Results that come closer to what is expected. Consistency in both profit and loss and win rates. And they put this to the test today. Jeez, what's wrong with you? Just when I want to do something, just when I think my internet's fast enough, it's not letting me do it. Anyway, here's the study. Let's see if we can see the study. So they did a study on SPY, as they always do. Y'all, the E-micro, I mean, that's pretty much SPY, but it is a future, and it's a little bit smaller. So they sold the 16 Delta Strangles, right? They compared selling one contract every day per cycle or selling the equivalent number of contracts all at the same time. And that's why I like Johnny One-Lot in this stuff. Check this out. So trading often reduces risk, shows it's significantly lower volatility of price of your profit and loss. So if you sold them all at once, you average $50 per contract. If you sold one each day, you average $61. Well, where do you want to be? You want to be here. Average win rate did not change, a little bit lower, but look at this. My God, people, the volatility of the profit and loss went down to nothing. Y'all, this meant that your profit and loss curve was this. You'd be up, you'd be down, you'd be up, you'd be down, up, down, up, down. I mean, all over the place, right? But if you did a trade every day, here's your little profit and loss curve. Just going up, right? Less volatility. If you did all of them at the same time, caught whatever price you were in, then all right, and that ain't no fun. What you and I are going for is this. We are going for, hey, we start out with $5,000, and by the end of the year, we're going to come up with maybe 10. We'll double our count. And you want it to be smooth, ups a little bit down, ups a little bit down, ups a little bit down, ups a little bit down. All right. Let's go to the last slide. I feel like Tom Sosnoff. Let's go to the last slide. Beth, go to the last slide. Here we go. So volatility of P&L is greatly reduced, again, by managing. Now, that first one was not even managing your trade. Well, what if you manage it and take that trade off when you put it on at 21 days to expiration? Well, if you did them all at once, you'd be making $35 per contract. If you did it every day, you make it a little more. Again, your win rate doesn't really change. It's about the same. But look at this volatility of your profit and loss. Unbelievable. So much less when you do it every day. Okay. So I've got you another resource. Hold on a second. And I think I was showing this to Smitty the other day. First of all, let's go to Linda. Let's go, Beth, let's go to the last slide, since I'm playing like I'm Tom Sosnoff today. All right. Takeaways. As shown by the study today, increasing the number of occurrences will significantly reduce the volatility of the profit and loss. Trading often will smooth out the P&L curve, making a portfolio more consistent and in line with expected probabilities. So let me show you a last resource for you to do a little bit of homework on today. If I can open our little Discord channel. There we go. Let's go to resources again, and I've got you a wonderful little podcast right here. Here's a simple strategy of selling at 60 days to expiration and closing at 30. It's great if you work a full-time job and you only need 5 minutes a day to trade. Here it is. Listen to Cameron Skinner. He'll tell you how he made 22% a year doing the same old boring stuff. This isn't Wall Street bets where you doubling your count in a day, but y'all, it is slow and steady. So let's talk about it for a minute. What do they do? So you could do this by trading the micro E futures. Here's what this dude does. He doesn't even sell a strangle. He just does a put every day. And he'll go out to about 60 days. Where should you go? My spreadsheet told you where you need to go. You go to the 50-day expiration. And he sells I think it's 10 delta every day. He'll go out today and he'll sell this 10 delta. And he'll collect, let's say, $82. That's all you do. Sell your little put. What are you going to do tomorrow? You're going to go into the 49-day expiration. You're going to sell another put. Or if you want to do the strangle, do a strangle. Kind of depending on your market direction, and then do that every day. And then when these get close to 20 days, you start putting one on every day and closing one every day. You put one on, close one on. You put one on, close one off every day. That's what you do. So to start with, you're just putting them on every day, right? You're just putting them on and taking them off every single day. Put them on at 60, close them at 30. Y'all, I could not give you a more simple plan. We've got Options Jive, Tasty Trade Research that is confirming that that's a good thing to do. Are you going to take losses sometime? Yes. But think again, y'all, what else do we have in our portfolio that's going to help us? Remember, we like hedges. We have the VIX hedge. You and I are swoop. So if you just want to sell puts, we've got downside protection to a great extent by using the VIX hedge. Bobby, I don't know how to use the VIX hedge. Guess what? We've got a class on that we've posted. And I've got all the instructions for you in the spreadsheet. Guess what? We've got a VIX hedge page that tells you what to do. It even tells you how much dollars worth to buy in those VIX calls. I cannot make it any more simpler for you. You got a job, sell the micros. Sell them every day. Sell a put, sell a strangle, whatever you want to do. Keep your Greeks adjusted like we do in our Greeks page. Don't go over your buying power, and you are going to be solid. We are the champions, my friends. We go slow, baby, but we make money. Any questions? Any questions whatsoever? Let me see here. Make sure nobody's got a question before we end. I'm looking at the chat. Everybody happy? Y'all, here's the thing. At the end of the day, you ain't going to need me. And that's the good part about it, is because I'm taking you through my ungodly amount of mistakes and all the Teslas that I have lost. I never owned a Tesla, but I've lost enough to buy a few, and trying to save you from making the same mistakes that I did. I've given you a spreadsheet that tells you everything that you need to know, even if you're only trading one underlying, and that being the micro ES. If you want to get a little fancy and throw some of these gold trades or these soybeans and wheats and other things on there, do it. If you want to throw an apple on there, do it. Sell your premium. You know how much premium you have to sell today, this week, for the entire month, for the entire year, to get you close to the profit target that you're wanting. And we can't make it any easy. Is it easy? No, because most people go at it without the tools that we provided here. They don't have the structure of knowing, I wonder what my buying power ought to be. Well, we tell you. It tells you on the action page if you should be selling, if you need to make adjustments. It's just that simple. It's a great, great, great tool that will keep you in charge. I can go to bed right now. I can go milk the goats the rest of the day, go play with the Ledbetter dogs, and not worry about this, and not worry about my account being blown off the planet and being blown out. So you're in control. All right, let's see what Jolly says. I'll be watching and listening, but will not be able to respond. Why? What's wrong with you, Jolly? I bet your wife's got you into Victoria's Secret.
Sitting in the office.
Oh, you're sitting in the office? Are you the boss, or is the boss anywhere around?
The boss is on break.
Oh, I bet your boss would love me though, Jolly, would he not? Or is she not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Jolly's watching this thing. Jolly, do you feel in control? Do you feel like you can do these trades? That you can trade the micros, that you can trade something to where, you're in control every day? I mean, you're slaving at the job, baby. We're trying to get you out of there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the app. I have a DBX that I've opened. I've closed a couple out today. Fuel cell I closed. So just sitting at the desk.
Okay, there you go. Well, I want you to feel in control. That's what this is about. And this is the good thing about, we're here for those of you that are working jobs, man, that want to get out or want to grow your account, but you're like, man, I can't leave my benefits. I can't leave my insurance. But Bobby, I got to have something on the side to grow my little account and hopefully grow to a point that we're going to, get you out of there at some point. Horrible to be in a job that you hate, when you can make money doing this. Think about the wonderful thing about selling options, y'all, and trading. You don't have an office that you got to have. You don't have anything but your cell phone and an internet connection, and maybe a laptop or desktop or an iPad. That's all. You don't have any employees. You don't have people calling in sick. You don't have to buy inventory. And the things that we sell liquid products. You don't even have to advertise, right? I mean, I could go in and sell an option right now and the market will take it on the liquid products that we trade. You saw me make the gold trade a while ago. I mean, I don't have to advertise and say, please, somebody take my gold that I'm trying to sell today. No, man, it's there. The market is there. What a great business that you and I have an opportunity to be a part of. All right, Dwayne's got a message. The short February 21 put is now under 10 delta and nearly 50% capture of original premium with 43 days to go, and silver is down about 0.5% today. Would you roll up the short put? If so, to which strike? Dwayne, are you on with us right now? Where's Dwayne? Dwayne. I don't think Dwayne's on with us right now. I'll look at that for him. So he's short the February 21 put. Is that a trade that we've got on together? Let me see. Do I have a silver trade on? Hold on a second. I want to make sure we answer y'all's questions. And keep in mind, I don't know shite. I don't know Mr. Jack Shite. What do I got on? I got a silver trade on. Hey, baby, I'm up 25%. What have I got on? I've got on a strangle. All right, well, let's look at it. Let's see what we got going on. Silver and gold. Oh, y'all, my favorite Christmas is that Burl Ives silver and gold. Little, what's his name? The elf that wants to be a Rudolph. He wants to be a dentist. So we've got, I've got a strangle out here. And this is at the 15 delta. This is at the, yeah, he said he had the 21 put, didn't he? Would I roll it? No. That's at a 9 delta. The thing is at a 15 delta. Let's analyze it, baby. And you guys need to be using the Analyze tab. I learned about this from Karen, the Super Trader. Karen's like, I live off the Analyze tabs. I had to learn how to work this thing. I still don't know how to work it, but it's kind of cool. So let's see. Show all. We're going to hide simulations in case I have any there. Here is my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful strangle. Look, this is right now. This is price. It's at 25.22. These are my little break evens. This is my little break evens. And on today's date, right? But look, this is at expiration. This teal line is at expiration on February the 20th. And look what it says. I am right in the middle of the tent. You hear all these option traders talk about tents. That's a tent, baby. And what that shows me is I'm going to have, right now I've got let me put it where it's at. Right now, look on the left at the teal, right now here. Right now I've got a $20 or an $18 profit on it. But come February 20th, if this thing expires here, I'm right in the middle. And I'm going to make me $77. So let's see, what was that again? I always like looking at this in Tasty Works better. I got the 21 and I got the 29 and a half. And y'all help me remember that. 20, 21, what I said that was? 29 and a half. Let's open up the Tasty Works and let's put in silver. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Okay, let's go to the table. What was that? February 19th. All right, someone's supposed to help me remember it. The 21, right? And the 29 and a half. Let's see what it looks like. 29 and a half call, right? Yep. So if you put it on today, you'd have a 76% probability profit. Probability of getting 50%, 90% with a sweet, sweet theta. Let's see what that looks like in an analysis tab. How do I get it there? Curve. There we go. Here we are. There we are. Sweet, sweet, sweet. You want your little flag to be in between your short put and your short call. Well, we can't get any more perfect than that. Y'all, we in the money zone. We in the money zone. So, who was that said that? Dwayne? Dwayne, I'm going to write it down now. Let's see, I'm going to reply. Dwayne, we did an analysis in today's video. Please check it out. You are good, baby. All right. Would everybody like to say hey to Dwayne? Everybody, anyone want to unmark themselves or unmute themselves and just give Dwayne a big hi? Tell him thankful for being in our family.
Hi, Dwayne.
There you go, Melanie. Melanie, I got to ask you, what is this about choir practice on a darn 11 o'clock during the day. What is that about?
We got to make modifications.
I guess.
There's an RN, so she has a nurse, and she works in the operating room. So
Okay.
work for her.
Okay. Listen. Que sera, sera, right? That's fine. I love choirs, by the way. I love church choirs. Oh man, I used to lead a church choir. I'm telling you, I was Baptist, but I went to a Pentecostal church. And friend, let me tell you something. We would get down, huh? We go to the enemy's camp. We take back what he stole from me. Oh, hallelujah! Don't get me started. All right. Anybody else got a question before we end today? Man, this has been a great session. Melanie says her goal is to retire her husband. Exactly, right? So while you're drinking lemonade and you're getting your toenails done, have him over there with the phone going, well, it says it's 12:30 today. I guess I'll sell a put in the micro E-minis because Bobby showed it. Do it. That's all you got to do. It's really simple. We've got downside protection because I'm going to tell you something. I got hurt on the call side back in October, November. Oh, man, I got really burnt on the call side. I hate calls. I really do. I like puts. Puts, you can roll them, you can manage them, you can do whatever. And that's what we got here. We got a little simple strategy of selling premium. Really doesn't matter where you sell it. Just keep your little Greeks in order. I don't think you guys understand this. I'm not teaching you how to trade. I'm teaching you how to manage a portfolio, right? I'm telling you how to manage by the Greeks. I've given you every bit of information that I manage. I manage a professional, though be it small, hedge fund. And we manage by the Greeks. We manage using this exact same spreadsheet that I've given you. Is it the best on the planet? Probably not. I mean, I'm sure Ray Dalio or whatever their names are, and Warren Buffett that manage things, they're much better than I am. But I've given you something that I think is going to help you. It's going to help you to manage your trade, stay in control, and you do it in the bathroom at your work during lunch break. Okay. Any other questions before I let y'all go? No, he's going to be working on wildlife management on our property. Oh yeah, I forgot you was going to be doing that. Yeah, that sounds fun too. We're about to get some cooney pigs here on the farm, and I am so excited. We're going to use our stimulus checks to buy pigs if we get our stimulus checks. So that'll be good. All right, any other questions at all? I'll make sure I take care of y'all. Awesome stuff. Thanks, Bobby. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you for being a part. Dimitri, thank you for coming in today. Craig Kendall, Ken, James, Jolly, and everybody. Drew, thank y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Got any questions, pop them in the room. I think I'm meeting with a couple of y'all later today. So if you haven't scheduled your 101 with me, make sure you get that scheduled so we can get you set up on your spreadsheet so that you can be in control. And I will see y'all later.